Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
Welcome to the Weekly Homicide Report, the weekly program where we talk about all the people that needlessly died at the hands of another person. So let's take a look at this week's graph. Chicago recorded 14 homicides last week, their third week in a row with double-digit homicides. They sit at 98 on the year and are on pace with last year's numbers. Philadelphia also recorded double-digit homicides with 11. This is the fourth week this year with double digits for Philly. New York City had 3 homicides. New Orleans, 2 homicides. Baltimore recorded 3 homicides. DC had 4 homicides and is currently sitting at 10 murders more than they had at this time last year. And I thought I'd check back in with Milwaukee, whose numbers I really don't trust anymore. But they recorded 2 homicides and are showing 11 fewer homicides this year than they did at this time last year. Just a few cities' overall numbers. Minneapolis has 13 on the year, Jackson, Mississippi, 18, Kansas City, Missouri, 25, Columbus, Ohio is at 29, Las Vegas is at 40, and Houston, Texas is at 59. There were 11 mass shootings last week, and we officially passed the 100 mark on March 5th, 2 weeks sooner than we hit that number in both 2022 and 2021. Memphis moves into the lead, recording their 5th mass shooting this year. Memphis had only 8 mass shootings in all of 2022. New Orleans stays at 4, and both Philly and Chicago stayed at 3. 6 children under the age of 11 and 20 between the ages of 12 and 17 were shot and killed. The 6 for the little kids is on the high side, and the 20 for the teens is a little on the low side. I covered the Damarion Byrd story. He's a 10-year-old boy who was shot while sleeping in his bed. There were 25 defensive use of a firearm incidents, and I just realized I didn't cover a single one, but I'll make a point to do one for next week. So many of them don't really have very interesting stories, which is the main reason that I don't do more of them. We lost 1 officer in the line of duty, 50-year-old Master Trooper James Bailey. He was struck and killed by a fleeing vehicle while attempting to deploy spike strips. Trooper Bailey had served with the Indiana State Police for 15 and a half years. He is survived by his wife, son, and daughter. 17 officers have died in the line of duty this year, to date. In 2022, 14 officers died in vehicle assaults similar to Trooper Bailey. Well, that's all I have for you today, but I'll be back next week with the week 11 numbers. Till then, have a great week, and I'll catch you next week.